Welcome to the Shiur of Zera Shimshon. Tonight at Leil Shishi Parshas Acharei Kedoshim. Early Yud Aleph Ear Tafshim Pehei. We learn a piece in Parshas Kedoshim Beis, a chelik of the piece, which has a shaykhs to Yitzias Mitzrayim. The days that we're standing now are days of Yitzias Mitzrayim, and this will help us in our preparation of leaving Mitzrayim and getting to Shavuos. Says the Heilige Zera Shimshon. The Gemara stated by Mitzia. Amarava. Lomali the Koser Rachbana Yitzias Mitzrayim beribis. It says in the Torah Yitzias Mitzrayim, many placed in the Torah by certain mitzvahs. What is ribis? What's the connection between the Issa ribis and Yitzias Mitzrayim? Yitzias Mitzrayim betzitzis. So Yitzias Mitzrayim betzitzis, as we say in Krishma every night and every morning. Yitzias Mitzrayim b'mishkalois. When a person has false weights, it says then don't be over false weights. Remember Yitzias Mitzrayim. What's the connection between these three mitzvahs? Ribis, tzitzis, mishkalois, Yitzias Mitzrayim. Amar Kadosh Baruch Hu, ani hishev chanti b'Mitzrayim. Says the answers the Gemara. Says Rava, I differentiated bein tipah shel b'choir l'sheini shel b'choir. I differentiated between somebody that is a b'choir and somebody that's not a b'choir. Ani hu she'asid lepara mishatoyle moiseh b'nachri. A man will play games. And he will say, my money that I have really belongs to a goy, and I'm not really lending ribis. He'll start making shmei dreis, and really Hashem knows the truth. This is ribis. So don't think you get away with it. You can't get away from Hashem because Hashem knows the emes. That's one. That's why it says Yitzias Mitzrayim by ribis. A person that soaks his weights in salt and he makes them weigh more or weigh less. Depends which, if he's the buyer or the seller, and he's playing games, Hashem says, it won't help you. Hashem took us out of Mitzrayim, he knows. He has a different type of tcheles. Some tcheles are tcheles, some tcheles are not tcheles. And there's a tcheles called kale ilon, and it's a fake. And they'll sell it, because Rashi says, tcheles is expensive. Tcheles is expensive. So this man will have a fake tcheles, and he will want to gain money by selling a false tcheles. Says the Eibishter, it's not going to work. I took you out of Mitzrayim. In fact, the Zera Shimshon, okay, it's very nice, but my Indian Shalosh Mitzvah Elu in Yitzias Mitzrayim. What's Takal Chat? The connection in Yitzias Mitzrayim to these things. So he goes through all three, maybe we'll learn two of them, or one and a half. Yesh Leima. Shini Ribis, Nikra Neshech, Kaldava Asher Yishach. Ribis is called bites. And the Pasuk says, Lashon Neshech. Vihi Melashon Neshichas Hanochash. Biting, we find this Lashon by a snake. How does the snake bite? She'enu Nika HaChabola. Right away, you don't see the effect that the snake had. The snake injects a little bit of venom, and with time, the person can become very sick. It takes time. With time, the poison can spread around the whole person's body, go into the bloodstream, and eventually this person won't make it. A person lends money beribis, right away, take a big deal. 2%, 1%, won't happen already. Every month, $5, no. But as time goes by, that's why it's called neshech. It's a biting of a snake. Okay, that's what ribis is. Says the Zera Shimshon here, a beautiful connection between this and Yitzias Mitzrayim. What was the first ois? What was the first sign that Moshe did for Parah? Was the nachash. Shehapach hamatel nachash. He threw down the staff, the stick, and it turned into a snake. Why? Why was that the first thing that he did? Say the Mekabalim, Sheparoi hoya mishoyresh hanachash. Paroi comes from the nachash hakadmoini. The shoyresh of the tumah paroi stems from the nachash. Al kenikra, the pasuk in the Haftorah, we read this. It says, Hatadim agadol harovetz b'sach yoirov. The great big snake, the tadim, which is referring to paroi, who he is in his yoirim, his waters. So the pasuk refers to paroi as a tanim agadol. There's a word in Yirmiyah which needs explanation. It says, Paroi chofra. That's the Lashon HaPasuk. Chofra. What's the translation of the word chofra? Before you don't know, what is chafra mean? Paroi was a chesfei reish ayin. V'amafarshim iskashu beperesh tevezu harber. Or the don nicha. Says the Zera Shimshon, I will explain what chafra means. Shachafra hu begematria nachash. It's gematria 358. Over to Moshe shal nachash hakodum haroitel akaves Yisrael. The original tumah of the nachash. That's what Paro was trying to use to stop Klal Yisrael to leave Mitzrayim. Like Kadosh Baruch Hu hitzila miyadoi u'meshamacha gazaleim shel habes beribis. The reason why we're not allowed to lend ribis, when you lend ribis, you're giving koyach to the sitra achra, you're giving koyach to nachash and moini. If the law says koyach, the sitra achra nachash. Don't give energy, don't give power to nachash. That's why don't lend ribis. Maybe we can add to this. The beautiful word for the Tferes Shloima, a chizuk of Tferes Shloima. We find that chametz is asa b'mashu. On Pesach we go crazy about a drop of chametz. We clean the house and bittel and shreifer and mechira tagoy. A drop of chametz, gefährlich. He says, if a drop of chametz is so bad, with a tovim rum, if you have a drop of a mitzvah, can you imagine how good that is? Must be. If a drop of chametz is so bad, a drop of a mitzvah, what's the understanding? Why Pesach is so into even a mashu, others who are not into mashu? The understanding is, because Paroi, he starts off with a mashu. He didn't make it work hard at the beginning. Little bit. Starts with this leads to that leads to the other. It's like a nachash, a little venom, but you won't see the effect. You won't see the result right away. With time, it develops and it evolves, and eventually you have the whole nation working for him besides Shevet Levi. That's the way Paroi works. Little bit. That's why it comes Pesach. We get rid of every mash of chametz, clean, not one drop of chametz. And the middle tovim